Rob Assume Show.
Yo, what's happening, guys?
Tucker Booth, what's up, my man?
What's up, Tucker?
I am here. I am excited. I was actually getting like genuine butterflies before I called in. Uh-oh.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow. I think there's some chemistry going on here.
Podcast, I guess, if I'm getting that excited, guys.
Yeah.
Right?
You falling in love with us there?
I think so. Maybe. I don't know. We'll
Cool.
see how this date goes.
A lot of pressure. Do I gotta buy any drinks?
Yeah.
Slambo needs to give me another drink. Give me one of these, Slambo.
Oh, okay.
And get Tucker a drink too, Slambo.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
So, wait, no, where are you guys broadcasting out of? I was trying to figure that out.
Jersey, we're about an hour from Philly.
We're in a place called Tuckerton.
Ooh, yeah, we're in Tuckerton.
Tucker.
You are? Okay, nice. There is the synergy. Nice. Well, from out here on the West Coast, hello, my brothers. Yes, I'm calling in from sunny, beautiful Redondo Beach, California. Hello.
I was gonna say, Tucker, I know you're in Redondo Beach. You're a professional entertainer, battle rapper, comic, and writer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a dad.
Really?
So, I got that going for me, too.
How many kids?
Just one. I have a son who's 8 years old. We call him the mini champ. He's pretty much been raised in the image and likeness of the battle champ. So,
isn't it the best when you could share like fart jokes and like poop jokes with your sons? Like it is just it's what fatherhood is all about.
Oh yeah, well, and dad jokes are the premium. Like for once, dad jokes are rewarded by someone who will laugh at them. So that's also really wonderful for this brief period that I'm funny to someone.
It doesn't last forever. My 10-year-old son last summer said, "Daddy, why do you have to laugh about everything? Like, why do you have to make everything funny? Because every song that comes on the radio, I do a little parody of." And he's like, why can't anything be serious?" And I'm like, "Wow, you're growing up fast, bro." Like,
man, we're the children of Weird Al Yankovic. That's the way I look at it. Every song was a parody song that I listened to most of my childhood.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Agreed. What Tucker, out of everything you do, what did you do first? Did you act? Did you rap? What was your first?
Well, the earliest memories from childhood, guys, were singing and, being in front of the family. We used to have this player piano of my great-grandmother's, and it played all these, like, classic songs on rolls.
Yes.
Like, remember the old, like, we're talking old school here. You had to, like, play the player piano pedals to get these rolls to play.
Yeah.
And we'd all stand around the piano, and I'd sing all these, like, classic standards that my mom and my grandmother taught me. And so, from the very beginning, I was doing talent shows. I was up on stage at like 5, 6, 7, doing, shows in front of large crowds. So I wanted to be on stage. I wanted to do lots of things on stage, kind of like one of these people that wanted to do too many things, and everyone was always like, you need to just pick one, and, why can't you just be one thing? And, you're really good at that. Why don't you just do that all the time? And I didn't want to just be one thing. I wanted to act. I wanted to sing. I wanted to be a comedian and do stand-up. I wanted to get involved with the visual arts, doing video and whatnot, and back in the 80s. And I lucked out, guys, because I'm from Portland, Oregon originally, and my school actually realized that I had all these strengths at first grade and started sending me to this talented and gifted program that zeroed in on theater, visual, audio-visual stuff, teaching me how to be stronger at public speaking and all these things at 7.
Wow.
So I was very lucky. And this is a public school, no less.
Right? I kind of wish that. We had
but I got
programs,
lucky. I got really lucky that they just said, dude, you can do all these things, and they kind of encouraged me to pick one. But to answer your question, I think the one I loved first was like playing guitar. And I played piano too, but I loved guitar even more. And I wanted to sing and play guitar, like all the people that I idolized, like Bob Dylan and the Beatles and all these people. I wanted to be like the guy with the voice, and then the guitar is like the boom box that everybody can feel, right?
Yeah.
So that was kind of the goal, was like be the like whimsical troubadour type guy. But I didn't just want to do folk and classic rock. Like I wanted to do the hip hop of the 80s and 90s, and I wanted to do alt rock, and I wanted to do lots of stuff, and I think that's where a lot of the hip hop influence came from, was like growing up in that golden era of the 80s and 90s when rap and hip hop and alt rock were kind of interchangeable. You know, like Lollapalooza, you had like Ice-T and Ice Cube and Cypress Hill and Snoop Dogg on tour with all these alt bands. You know,
what was that movie with? It had like oh my god, where it blended like metal bands and rappers. What was?
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Judgment Night.
Yes.
Judgment Night.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, the soundtrack was amazing.
They had like Sonic Youth and Cypress Hill on the same track.
Yes. Yeah, I think Dennis Leary was in that, right?
I need to see this.
Yeah, exactly. As a bad guy.
Yes. He was like a burglar. But yeah, that soundtrack for that movie. I don't know if the movie holds up, but the soundtrack, I loved it at the time.
It was pretty dope, right?
Yes.
Above average soundtrack for sure.
Yeah.
There was a lot of cool collabos on that. Onyx was on there with like Anthrax or something.
Yes.
I said
yes.
I fucking love Anthrax.
I love Onyx. Yeah, dude. Like totally some shit that you would never see nowadays.
I mean, that was it. In the 90s, you could be both, especially when you're like goofy white guy. You know, like I had no business truly anywhere that I was growing up. And then we moved from Portland to St. Louis, and you definitely, as a white guy, have no business in St. Louis trying to get in on the hip-hop scene there. Yet I did.
You did.
And I figured out how to battle, like, along the way, and so battling became kind of like that other way that I connected with all of these underground artists, whether they be rock and roll or hip-hop, in St. Louis. And it really kind of built my name and reputation in the area because for, like, over a 15-year span, I won all these battles of note or placed highly in them. And toured around the country doing them. I've performed at Scribble Jam, which is the one that Eminem got discovered at back in the 90s by Dr. Dre, and we did that battle. And, you know, have been in battles in LA, been in battles in San Francisco, Chicago, you know, all over the place. Cool. And so I started to become this other thing that I did besides being this folk musician singer guy. Where like all the folk music fans are like, wait a minute, when you're not here, you're what? You know, and then all the battle rap fans are like, wait a minute, when you're not here, you're what? You know, it's just like these dual lives or something, you know? And so I just started calling it folk rap. I mean, I didn't know what else to really call this style or this genre. Yes. It's like both. I mean, it's folk, it's unplugged, it can be VH1 storytellers if it wants to be, but it's also hip-hop and it's rap, and I can rap over a beat with a DJ or write to a song that's, you know, a producer's beat or whatever and do it in the studio and help you write a song or whatever. Like I'm now able to do all these things. So when I say professional entertainer, guys, it's because on Twitter you have to come up with like one term that like truly describes who you are. And so yes. I'm like, entertainer, is that a big enough umbrella over what I can do? Because I feel like I can give you guys like 25 different things right now that I'm currently doing professionally, artistically, for my own personal reasons, you know, like all different things. But they all kind of focus around music, the arts, film, comedy, live performance, you know, theater. Yeah. And my wife is SAG-AFTRA as well.
I was going to ask if you guys were if you were SAG.
I'm non-union, and that's not necessarily because I'm down on SAG. I just haven't really put my focus on going mainstream there yet. My wife graduated from USC and has been in the industry for a long time, kind of in and out now, but, you know, has still continued to keep her SAG-AFTRA status and whatnot.
Cool.
We still watch all the screeners for the movies that are up for the Oscars and stuff, and she still votes and all that stuff. So, yeah, she's still involved, you know. But, like, basically, if there are non-union jobs available, I'm already taking them. I think you guys saw on my Twitter, I do voice acting as well.
Yes.
And I've been involved with quite a bit of different stuff there, but specifically I've done a TV show called The Detour that's written and produced by Jason Jones.
I saw that. I was telling
The Daily Show.
I was telling Slim earlier about that. Like your rap was featured on that, correct?
Right. So I knew a friend of a friend who knew the composer, Rob Kolar, and he has a band called Kolars, which is produced by Team Coco, Conan O'Brien's people.
Yes.
And they also produced this show, The Detour, which comes on right before Conan
on
TBS on Tuesdays. It's on Tuesday nights right before Conan O'Brien, wherever your local listings are for that. So The Detour is written and produced by Jason Jones and Samantha Bee, who also has the show Full Frontal on Comedy Central. That's his wife. Both of these people used to be on The Daily Show as featured reporters and writers for The Daily Show, too.
Yes.
But this is his kind of baby. This is Jason Jones's baby. He's the writer, director, star, everything for this. And I guess
So
he
cool.
and producer composer Rob Kolar, who does the entire score and soundtrack for this, wrote a hip-hop opera song roasting Hamilton. So they're trying to like take the piss out of Lin-Manuel Miranda and how this like biracial rap opera has become like all the yuppies' new favorite thing, right? So they do it as the United States Postal Inspection Service, right?
Yeah.
USPIS. And they're all excited because the new show on Broadway is called Be Frank, like all capitals, Be Frank. And this is the Benjamin Franklin United States Postal Inspection Service rap opera that's all about how Be Frank like started the Postal Inspection Service and battled Thomas Jefferson and wouldn't hear otherwise. And now he's like, the second highest paid U.S. government employee, like at the rap battle with Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah.
So this actually got a lot of heat on TBS. It got a lot of reshares online. It got a lot of love on YouTube. If you look it up on YouTube, it's called The Detour is the show. So you type in The Detour, and then the clip is called The Heat. So it's The Detour, The Heat.
Okay, because I know
that's
that is the song called "Going Postal." Like that was just what
right. That's the chorus. Is We're going postal, coast to coast.
Yes, I loved it. I was gonna say too, like it was your rap, but it was another actor, right? Like why couldn't they put you in it?
Well, we talked about it, and there were two reasons, really. One thing was this was kind of a Hail Mary at the last minute that they had written, like, late in the game during production.
Oh.
They were in New York City filming, and I did this out in L.A. in Echo Park with the composer.
Okay.
They looked at my photo and discussed me being the one that did it, and their answer was this: we like his look, but we want B. Frank to look more like a short brown man instead of a tall white man.
Okay, I was wondering.
This was all part of the roast was, and look at the layers of jokes here. You've got me rapping while a brownish man lip syncs a white rapper rapping about being a white government official back then. It's like I don't even know how many layers of quasi-racial insecurity there. And I swear, Jason Jones, and I love Jason Jones because he did actually engage with me personally after this too. And granted, I'm just a ghost rapper here, right? I'm not even the face rapper. I'm the ghost rapper for the Detour. But I reached out online just going, you don't know me, but I know you know my name. This is all brilliant stuff. And he hits me back and says, I'm not even kidding, Tucker. This is my favorite moment of the Detour so far, period. This is my favorite moment. And that's a special kind of get the feels kind of feeling, right? When you've been involved with something like that and you've put your own stamp on it. And I did do some improv that made it on the cuts. And I am singing all those vocal lines on the chorus and whatnot. I'm doing a lot of stuff on there.
Yeah.
And that's you, and that it's not only in one episode, but because he was so into it, it's made a reappearance twice now on two more recent episodes of the Detour as well.
Wow.
So if you watch the show, be looking for the Going Postal hook or any B. Frank references because they're on there.
How long has that show been out? Because the first I saw of it was from you.
Right. Well, that's, I'm starting to put these guys on the map, Detour. So if you're listening to this podcast, you might want to think about bringing me on the social media team as well.
Cool. That's why.
No, I'm just kidding.
I like it. I love that.
Show, man, and that's how it works, right? When you get involved with something that's really cool, that word of mouth goes further, especially around here where it's all tastemaker kind of stuff in LA.
Yeah.
And it is the word of mouth still that really does the most damage.
I don't watch much TV, so me hearing or giving a show a chance, is a lot anymore. Like, I don't watch much TV at all since, the internet really took off and all that.
I feel you. Plus, a lot of the cable TV stuff, especially formulaic-looking stuff like the Detour, is probably mostly crap, and you know it. So, I mean, I think what he did was he kind of bottled up that, Vacation meets The Hangover meets Planes, Trains, and Automobiles kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Dude, I was watching Vacation.
Kind of the quintessential, we're always on the run, everything's always, at FUBAR, that's everything.
Dude, when he...
everything's always, snafus and whatnot. That's just how it is. And I think when you can milk that, that's funny enough to keep people riding with you. And I think that's the only thing on late night TV I can even bear to watch, on mainstream television anymore.
Yeah.
So I agree with you.
Cool. Tucker, I wanted to ask if you could rap for us or if you could battle. We have a guy here called the Driz, and
I'm about to say, why don't we just spare all the rest of it and just go straight to the battle, right? I mean, that's all we really want to hear. Right?
Yeah, you're just gonna lose, Dow. So I don't know if you really want to just lose. Like maybe you want to just skip the losing.
He's got a lot of pride, man.
Yeah. It's not pride. It's just facts.
All right. So you said what's his name again?
I'm the Driz. The Driz? Yeah, the Driz, just a capital D with a lowercase z at the end. Driz.
Okay, the Driz, like drizzle. Okay.
Yeah, you got it. I like the drizzle a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure does.
So Driz.
Yeah.
So the battling, there's all different kinds of battling, but I figured
I'll battle.
We'll do acapella, of course. Of course. We'll go back and forth. Let's do, say, 16 bars. So that's about 40 seconds.
I don't know what that is.
And we'll go, back and forth, 3 times? Is that fair?
Yeah. I don't know about, 16 bars or anything. I got songs about, golden bars and shit, but I'll do, 3 times or something.
All right. Just as long as you want to spit. That's cool, Drew.
Yeah.
Spit what you got, and then I'll go. So we'll let you, I'll defer. It's your show. I'm the visitor. I'm on the road here. You can go ahead. Go first, man.
You start, Driz. The Driz.
Yeah. Yo, I'm battle rapping against Tucker. Tucker, why are you so mucker? I don't even know what mucker is, but that's pretty insulting, isn't it? I'm gonna muck you into the ground like a little mucker that you are. You, Tucker, you're not even a trucker. Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, why are you laughing? That was hardcore. You should be crying. You should be fucking shaking in fear right now.
All right. So first, let me address the fact that I'm not even a trucker. That's true. I really put you in some jams like Smucker. But that's all right. Whether you want to or not, I'll flash the flashlight and let you know that you just got spotted and swatted, all right? Why? Because tonight's the night. You want to drizzle, but I just want dynamite. So in between this or that, I come with dramatic overbite and let you know that this bric-a-brac is about to be a knife fight. Why? Because Driz, I just came in and kidnapped your kids. You left them there, right next to the frozen food fridge, in between turning to Clint Eastwood and Heartbreak Ridge, and let you know I know about the things that you did. What? You thought I don't know what you did last summer? Yes, and that was a Corvette bummer. Hashtag blessed. Man, a slam dunker. Straight Brent Berry on his head like spelunkers. Damn, get down inside of his cages. You gotta place your bets. You should roll the Pantages. Wait, meet me at Morongo. I'll beat you like a bongo. Let you know that my flow gets wilder than the Congo.
Yeah. Yo, listen, trucker, I understand that you're not a trucker, but you say you got flashlights. I know you only fucking flashlight. And let me tell you a little bit about Rambo. Rambo's really like Steven Seagal and he shoots a bunch of guns and shit, but that's really cool. And yeah, I'm gonna smack you down. Yeah, that's all I got.
Oh man.
Ouch. Let me spare you some change from my couch. Those rounds were so weak. Let me tell you what they're all about. All about open up, get more elastic with the mouth. Let you know that I'll take my flow from up north to down south, or wait, out east. Yes, increase and unleash the beast. Let them know that old Milwaukee flow stinks like queef. You see me? Yes, I flip it freely. This dude looks like his head shaking round wildly like Stevie. Hey, wait, is he truly legally blind? I don't know. Hanging with Mr. Cooper time. Who? Mr. D.B. Cooper. I'm back here. Going monkey shines like that dude from Shine. Anything less than the best you'll find on true crime. It's an unsolved mystery. You think you got Tucker Booth by the balls, man? That's history. Till then, I keep it cleaner than Mr. Clean. Yeah, I'm antiseptic on you whack kids like Listerine.
Yo, Tucker Booth, you're just about to go as extinct as the telephone booth. Yeah, and let me tell you a little bit about Milwaukee. I don't drink that shit. I drink Yingling. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Somehow I feel like I lost that second round on 2 bars.
It was the Yingling. It was the Yanks.
Wow, that was epic.
They're like there's 2 cards. They're like the one dude is too small and the other is too large. I'll max out your credit cards. I'll let you know that most of that flow is fatter than cow lard. Now, I'm about to get back in the middle and plow. Let you know the Vanna White's been hijacked and I stole all the vowels. These all been disemboweled and I'm taking it plural. Yeah, I took all your blood and I painted it on a mural. Now I'm getting kind of creepy, like that horror show guest that's coming up next. Hashtag protect your necks. Chuck Booth, man, rolling around in North Face Gore-Tex. Talking about how there should be less violence and more sex.
Yo, Tucker Booth, you want to get dirty and sexual? I'll give you some dirty and sexual. I'm going to shove your fucking face in some cow lard, and then I'm going to fucking stab you in the back of the neck until you're dead, and then I'm going to fuck your dead body. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm feeling you. 4th round, overtime. Love the necrophilia. But even if we are going to go raise the dead, I ain't no Roman Polanski. This you know. But it's okay. It was still nice to meet you, R2D2. Yes, I know you've been assaulted. Me too. It's okay. My therapy group is for people who are unbearably lame. Yo, this battle, we kept it ship shape. Check me out, Tucker Booth, the Randy Savage's mixtape.
Yo, Tucker Booth, you do good. This is Driz, and I'm out.
You retired the Driz, Tucker. Wow.
You chewed up the Driz and spit him back out.
Hey, Driz, nice job.
Wow, that was epic. That was epic. Thank you, Tucker.
Well, you guys, this has been a pleasure, man. Definitely, if you want to get down with us, you can check us out. The Rude Dog Show, I'm on there almost every Saturday now around noon Pacific Standard Time or 3 o'clock out there Eastern Time with Rudy Reyes. So check us out. Hashtag The Rude Dog Show. Hashtag TDB Music. And our website is Tantrum Niche Records, which is tantrumniche, NICHE.com. A lot of free downloads there, like about 12 free albums.
Cool.
All free stuff. Awesome. Yeah, so definitely thanks for having me on, you guys. I want to have you guys on ours, too. You know, Tucker Booth Needs a Job is the name of my podcast. You got to call in and have you guys call in as guests.
Absolutely, man. I love it.
As well. You know what? Let's keep it going, man.
Yeah, man. We'll do it again, Tucker.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Well, I appreciate the call, Driz. Appreciate the battle sparring. You know, got to get punchy, man. Got to keep working on the bars.
Yeah, I'm sorry that you lost so bad.
I am too, man. And I've got a lot to reflect on. I'm gonna go back to the drawing board.
Yeah.
See what I can figure out.
Thank you, Tucker. We'll talk to you soon,
Take
brother.
care, Tucker.
Peace out, brothers. Yo, yo, yo. Peace, peace.
Good,
Yeah.
good. Later.